Hi, it's Andy here again from Keyboard Academy. We're continuing our guided tour of book number 2 of our performance books, originally titled Volume 2. And this is another book that contains 8 of my original compositions. We're on songs 2 and 3 here, which I'm just going to give you a little flavour of. This first song is called Missing, and it's quite a sort of sad and very romantic ballad. But I'm going to do something different. I'm going to use our -1 MP3 file. Now, if your keyboard plays MP3 files, this is a great feature. The -1 version gives you a full orchestra. You'll get rhythm changes, you'll get rhythm fills, you'll get different instruments coming in. In this particular one here, particularly in the middle section, which I'm just going to give you a little flavour of, you'll hear extra voices coming in, you'll hear strings, but it all actually happens all around you while you just play the right hand. If you want to, you can play some left-hand chords, it's not a problem. But the real idea of the -1 is it's a learning guide. You're learning a new piece of music. This means you can focus on learning your right hand while everything else is taken care of. Let's just play it and you can see what I mean. So here we go with Missing. We've got this lovely little sad introduction. It's very sad. And then we come in the melody, and you'll hear all sorts of things happen. What a great way to learn how to play a piece of music. All of that orchestration is happening for me while I just put my single note in with the right hand. So that's just a little look at Missing and using the -1 feature. Stick around, we'll move on to the next piece. So on with our next piece, and this is a piece of music called Precinct 13, which actually I also wrote while I was in America a few years back. This sort of reminds me a little bit of a sort of TV cop theme. You hear quite a lot of different themes in America. They have lots of different cop shows over there, which we don't have, and this was sort of a little take on that. I'm going to show you, or talk about rather, something which is quite unique in this particular song after we've played it. Here's just a little example of how Precinct 13 sounds. It goes like this. So there's just a little taste of Precinct 13. You perhaps heard all the different instrumentation working around with there. That's because I had a little help from the multi-tracking backing that we've actually put inside here. So that was sort of using the performance video, the performance recording, just to help me give a little extra backing. But what's unique when you look at the score of this particular piece of music is this has built inside it what we call slash chords. Slash chords? What are they? I hear you cry. Well, a slash chord is, for example, in this piece, we have a G/D. And what that actually means is you play a G chord, but we try and make the keyboard play a D bass. Now, how you do that is by using a very special feature, which on Korg, the instrument I'm playing here, is actually called bass inversion. Now, it takes a bit of practice, this does. Takes some practice, but the theory is quite easy. Now, if you play a G chord, which is the notes of G, B and D, but put the D chord at the bottom, so the order you play them in is D, G and B, while you have bass inversion selected, the keyboard knows what you're trying to do. It will play a G chord and it will put in the bass notes of D. So that takes a bit of getting used to, because you may just be used to playing your G chord in a certain way and suddenly you've got to rethink that. So it does take a bit of practice. However, if you don't want to bother with that, use the -1 feature. It all happens for you. You can listen and it's great fun. You get a great backing just by playing your right hand. So there we have a little touch of Precinct 13. I'll be back with another little short video just looking at 2 more pieces from our book 2.